just fell off. Fuck, it hurts. This one's called Orange too. From a hard day at the mill, and all I see is a pile of bills. Would it kill you? How hot meal on my plate, dinner 601. But you live so far. Every time I see you, I need a new car. But you never call. So there's this girl like to ball. Dinner 601.
Hello, and how are you? Welcome to the Frankfort Report. It is April 18th, 2025, and here we are. How are you doing today after that wonderful intellectual debate last night? Yesterday? Did you watch it? Did you watch it live? Were you crazy enough to waste your life and watch that thing live? I personally did not, even though I probably should have. Hang on, my OCD's making me mental. One moment, please. Now you cannot see the heater, therefore the heater does not exist to you. Now I can move on with the show. So, I don't think there's that much going on out there. It's time to vote. There's an election, nothing major. We have no good options, if you ask me. Pierre has, I don't know. Pierre's not doing it for me anymore. Am I a jerk? Is it me? Am I a problem? Am I problematic that I don't think that Pierre is the guy anymore? I'm not saying I'm not voting for him, because certainly the alternative is not good. Not good at all. How is my volume? Can you hear me okay? I have a new setup today. I thought I had the new setup last time, but it did not work. It did not work at all. So I panicked, and I jumped, and I put the old one back on. But today we got a new mic system so that I don't have to look anymore and see if it came unplugged. I got the good plugs, baby. I got the good plugs. How can you hear me out there? I don't know if I can even see the chat. Let's see. Can I see the chat? Hello, everybody. Hello. Can you hear me? Can somebody say something in the chat? Is the chat working? Is the chat broken? Well, okay. I guess I'm not seeing the chat today. I see somebody, Anthony Warner, put, anticipate logical, intelligent analysis, reinforcing facts with flurries of cursing. Is that how you would describe this show? Logical, intelligent analysis. I have never, ever in my life. Well, I guess that's not true. I mean, I guess sometimes there's a time to yuck it up, and sometimes there's a time to just accept the truth. And the truth is I am a genius, and people are starting to realize it, other than me, finally. And that's kind of cool. I guess the chat's not working. I'm not seeing anybody chatting unless there is a problem and I can't fix it. Maybe, let's see. Did I fuck this whole thing up again already? Is it possible? The whole thing is just broken, okay? Anybody chatting? Can somebody chat for me? Well, anyways, can I chat? Let's see. Hi. Can you guys see my... Oh, there we go. Chat, says Anthony Warner, question mark. I punched in hi. And still, we are not any better off for anything, folks. Okay, so this is going to be a political one. This is going to be about the debate. This is going to be about the monkeys and morons that we had dancing for us on the stage yesterday, who, quite honestly, I don't think anybody got anywhere at all. Do you? What do you think about that debate? What are you guys thinking about that debate? Was that a debate even? It seemed more like a bunch of morons at... why is it saying that the stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate? Why does that keep happening? I thought that my technical team fixed the bit rate problem, but clearly we have a bit rate problem, everybody. Okay, here we go. Silence. No, I can hear you. Silence? What? Can you guys not hear me? There's no fucking way that you cannot hear me. Can somebody please tell me what the fuck is going on? Can you hear me? I can see that the thing is moving. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Monkey with turban. Okay. Silence. Happy Easter. Okay, here we go. Chat's working. I guess you can hear me. Charlotte, do me a favor. Tell me if you can hear me. Nobody's answering me. I'm feeling like you can hear me, though. And it would be foolish, I guess, at this point to assume that you can't, because there are people here and nobody's saying we can't hear you. But, I mean, no one in chat. Okay, fine. But is it working? Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, here we go. Mazel tov. And l'chaim, happy Easter to everyone and anyone. Happy Passover, happy Easter, happy whatever else it is that you decide to celebrate today. Can hear you. Okay, thank you, Anthony Warner. Now, I'm guessing that Anthony was goofing on me with his original statement, and that's okay. That's okay. Sorry, full of phlegm. As usual, it's going to work itself out as we go along here today, but you'll have to bear with me with the phlegm, at least at the beginning of the show. Mazal. All right, Anthony Warner. Mazal tov, I think. Mazal? What are you saying? Okay, here we go. Are you being that watch guy on TikTok that sells the Rolexes? Okay, listen, I've been talking for now 10 minutes and I have said literally nothing. And quite honestly, today there won't be any value from me at all because I didn't watch any of the stuff that I'm going to show to you today. I do know, however, that it happened. I do see that there's commentary from other folks. And I imagine, based on how I normally am, that realistically, I will talk the whole time, regardless of what's going on. And I do know for a fact that we are going to have at least one caller today. I'm hoping that we're going to have at least one caller. But maybe we'll have a couple of callers today, and that's always fun. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to leave now that I've asked you for those, because that's cool. Don't forget to call in using WhatsApp, okay? Using WhatsApp at this number right here. WhatsApp me if you want to call into the show, whenever you want to call into the show, okay? And we're going to talk, I'd like to be talking about what happened yesterday. The train wreck that we are going to pretend was a debate for the Prime Minister of Canada. And what a joke. I mean, imagine you're voting for the person who's going to lead the country for the next few years, and your options are those four guys. Or maybe better yet, I should say these four guys, and maybe show the morons that I'm talking about. And if you bear with me here while I cue things up, I've got it very organized today, I must say. Let's start with this moron here, shall we? Nah, let's not start with this moron here. It seemed to me, and I don't know if you guys watched it, but it seemed to me that it was really a whole bunch of guys against Pierre Polievre. It was like a big gang up on Pierre Polievre. Everybody was cutting him off, was correcting him, was attacking him. And that's what I got out of this whole thing. Where am I going to start from? There's so many places I could start from. Now, there are people out there bringing attention to the fact that there are some pretty big lineups for the, pre-voting, the early voting, advanced voting. Okay, so here we see advanced voting starts today, and the lineups are huge all over the country. Who does this favor? Who are they voting for, I guess, who do we think they're voting for? Why are so many people going out early? Why early? Greg says, you're all fucked no matter what. Pierre is the biggest grifter I've ever seen in my life. I was excited for Canada when I first heard about this guy. That interview with him eating an apple was epic, but now he's being a cuck just to get votes. Okay, and so this is kind of like what I'm saying is I loved Pierre. I was a Pierre guy. When he did the apple, go watch the skit I wrote, right, for the Canadian Real Estate Show. I was so inspired by the apple. I was so inspired by him at the time. He was brilliant in the Parliament, kicking everybody's asses, right? But now I agree with this. He's turned into a weird cuck, right? A weird, useless little turkey. He doesn't know what to say anymore. He's like stumbling on his words. I'm not so into him anymore. The problem is that I can't vote for a guy with the French accent because that'll make me crazy. I can't even hear if he's smart or not. I can't. Because of my post-traumatic stress disorder from my French immersion days when I grew up and my parents decided to torture the shit out of me for 8 years of French public schooling, now if I hear that French Canadian accent, I shut off, man. I want to kill. Okay? That's the honest to God truth. I want to kill. whenever I hear people speaking Frenglish, okay? French English. So we're all fucked because we don't have anybody that's good to run this place, okay? Let's be realistic here. Pierre Polievre, he doesn't run shit. He's not running shit. He can't run anything. He's never run anything. Maybe, listen, I think he's fully capable of being way better than the last guy, okay? Now, clearly, Mark Carney can run monster-size operations, okay? And he can do a pretty, well, I don't know if he can do a good job of it, but he tends to get hired again. And this is basically a big corporation as well, right? What's going on here? No, I don't want to do that. Stop bugging me, God damn it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So anyways, I got to be honest. And not that I'm going to vote for him, okay? Not that I'm going to vote for him. Oh, hold on a sec. We got a caller that I want to... Hello?
Darryl, you're pissing me off.
We got Charlotte in the house. Oh, my God. Yes. Did I hit a nerve, Charlotte?
Yes, you are pissing me off. Stop with the negativity. I can't handle it. Listen, you know what? We need to vote conservative, period. Doesn't matter if you like Pierre or not. I don't like the guy. Too bad. You know what? I want my country back. Don't you?
I
don't
agree.
You want to
I agree. I totally agree, Charlotte. Relax. You're so on edge lately. Like, you even told me to fuck myself the other day. Holy Jesus.
We got to get rid of Bill 75.
I agree. Listen, I agree with you. I think, but come on.
People. But you don't need to make it worse.
Hold on. You got to calm down because I can't make out what words you're saying.
I said you don't need to make it worse. You don't need to be negative. It's really annoying.
No, okay. Listen, I'm trying my best not to be negative, okay? But the honest, you know me. I'm honest, Charlotte. I'm honest no matter what happens, okay? And the honest to God reality of the situation right now is that Polievre's sucking balls, right? He's losing a step.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It needs to get the liberals out. Okay? I was a liberal. You need to get them out. If you want to save this country for your children, I want to save it for my child. I've never voted conservative my entire life. But I'm going to vote conservative to stop the bleeding.
To stop the bleeding. Yeah, listen, I'm not conservative. I'm not liberal. I like things to make sense. And like I'm trying to say before you called me and go crazy on me is that I'm going to vote for him. Okay. Even though I think he's sucking balls right now and he's losing steps and he's not doing a very good job convincing anybody, but he's a billion times better than the alternative because even though Carney seems like he could run things, and let's be honest, I mean, the guy's run stuff.
That guy is going to sell the country to the United States and to China. I've sent you documents on that. It's already predetermined. He gets in, he's selling, he'll give Trump every fucking thing he wants.
Well, hold on a sec, though. If you're already owned by China, how do you get sold to China?
He's going to sell the rest of the country to China.
Yeah, we're fucked, right? So that's why we all have to vote conservative, right?
I'm doing this because I love my son. I'm doing this because I love my country. I'm doing this because it's important. Otherwise, we're all doomed.
Well,
I mean, I live on an island. So, I mean, in order for me to get off the island, I have to go on a bridge to come to the mainland.
Okay.
But I'm so far away from you guys, whereas you guys are just crazy in Ontario now.
Why? What's going on here?
Well, just all my friends are going to vote Liberal. And I'm thinking, are you mental?
They are?
Are you people mental? It's driving me insane. And they go, well, you know, with the terrorists and everything. And I'm going, who gives a fuck about the terrorists? Please just vote conservative. Once we get through this, Darryl will be fine. He'll be able to handle Trump. Carney couldn't even handle himself last night. Trump was a bullshit thing. Carney said, "Oh, China's, a really big issue." Really? Well, we all know that. And then, Pierre ate Carney.
Pierre ate Carney, like for lunch, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How? I haven't even had a chance to go through the clips. Tell me, how did Pierre eat Carney?
Well, when Carney said, "I have a big issue, you haven't gotten your clearance."
Yeah, what's with the clearance thing? Tell me, what's going on with the clearance nonsense?
Oh, it's fucking bullshit.
Bullshit?
So if, let's say Pierre had taken the clearance, he would not have been able to talk about the guy, Paul Cheng, that said, "Well, you can arrest my opponent for 183,000 Canadian, 1 million Hong Kong dollars, so he could be deported." He wouldn't have been able to say anything because once he found out who was on that list, whether it was conservatives or liberals, and they're mostly liberals that are compromised, then he would have been muzzled. And if he had said anything, he could risk going to jail for 14 years. Why the hell would you do that? That's why he wouldn't get the clearance. He's already had one anyways.
That's why he wouldn't get the clearance? Because they're going to arrest him if he gets the clearance? Is that what you just said?
No, he would be arrested if he said anything about the people that, the 11 people within Ontario, there's 50 who are compromised, 50 people in this country who are compromised, either China, could be Russia, could be any country, but most of them are from China that are compromised. So if he said one thing, the way that Trudeau wrote that law, he could be arrested and thrown in jail for 14 years. What? The criminal who kills somebody is out the next day. But him? No. It's to shut up your opponent. You don't want your opponent to talk the truth. And that's what it was about. Singh was never going to be prime minister. He's an idiot. He's going to lose his seat. Our drunken girlfriend there, the Green Party, May, she's never going to be prime minister, so she took it. And then you got Legault. Or not Legault, sorry. You got Yves François. And he took it because he's never going to be prime minister. He only gives a shit about Montreal and Quebec. Mm-hmm. That's why Pierre never did get that clearance. He'll get it when he's prime minister, and hopefully he'll throw all the crooks from Beijing that are being elected right now. You went from one CCP to another CCP in Markham, who's up for election.
Well, listen. Okay. So you have taken this off the rails. Are you relaxed now? Are you more relaxed now? If I promise you that I'm voting, I got 4 votes in this house, all conservative. 4 conservative votes in this house, I promise.
Just don't dog on the poor guy. We all know that he's having a hard time. He's trying to appease everybody. You can't appease everybody, but you know what?
You can't appease everybody. That's true. Listen, I got another caller in here. We love you. Good. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. You're the best. Relax yourself. All right. That was Charlotte. Now we got Dave calling in. Hold on, Dave. I got to set this up so people can hear you. Okay. Now we got Dave on the line. Dave S. Do you remember Dave? Are you there, Dave?
Anybody remember me?
Does anybody remember Dave? Dave is the guy that's out in Mexico who dropped everything, right? Took off for, where are you? Tell everybody who you are.
Ecuador. Dave, can you hear me?
What are you, in the middle of a donkey field?
Sorry.
What's going on in the background? Is that a donkey call?
No, can you hear me better now?
Yes, I can.
Sorry about that. I'm on my speakerphone, and my speaker is weak on my phone. But anyway, I'm in Ecuador.
Oh, you're in Ecuador. Right. Okay. Listen, you can't go crazy like Charlotte just went bananas on me. Okay. You got to be. I've had a rough week, so Don't go
No,
too
no
off
problem.
the rails now, okay? Because Dave,
No,
let's be honest. Like you're gonna go off the rails, right?
no. It's
No.
just because I'm on my speakerphone. I can't
Oh,
hear you
okay.
too well.
Okay. So we're trying to talk about the debate yesterday, but I imagine you have your own agenda. So talk to me. What's going on, Dave, from Ecuador?
I moved out of Canada. It's a big, long story. I'm in the mid-40s, but I've been trying to get out of Canada for a long time, but a health problem is constantly bringing me back, and I wasn't sure how to resolve it. But I finally resolved it about 5 or 6 years ago before the so-called pandemic. Now I'm trying to launch a new operation to help others with their individualized health. It's much more powerful than they think. It's based on research and clinical studies. And it started in Saskatchewan in the 1950s. But anyway,
So what do you think about the debate yesterday and what's going on with the prime minister?
I did not even watch it yet. I did not watch it. Sometimes I don't watch. Sometimes I wait a little while before I watch those types of things. But like I told you in your with your colleague there, what's his name? Darn it, I can't remember his name on the real estate show. But anyway, I was saying how I thought we don't need politicians anymore. We can do distributed decision making.
That's right. Yeah, with like Twitter polls, right? And like
Yeah.
Bitcoin or something. Did you guys hear that? Sorry,
Yeah,
excuse me. That
yeah.
was disgusting.
Or less than that, you can obviously see that they're trying to, like, for decades, they have been trying to dismantle or make politics look ridiculous, and they don't want us to talk about it in social circles at home. It's kind of like religion. You don't talk about it because now it's become trivial because it's hard. It's hard to prove anything of what you say.
You think people don't? I
And
think people talk about it more now than ever. Like even my kids
yeah,
are talking
probably, yeah,
politics.
you're right. And I think a lot of people now are starting to, in the past 5 years, they're starting to realize some of the things maybe you and I have known for almost our whole lives, but this is all very overwhelming to them. And now they're looking for a savior to come and save them. A politician that's promising everything.
Well, I think people are starting to wake up to how crazy shit is right now, right? And how corrupt and fake and phony, and that they can't trust anything, and layer
yeah.
AI into the middle of that whole thing, and nobody knows what the hell to believe anymore. So, like, how can anybody live a normal life right now? How can anybody not be like completely mentally challenged at the moment? Because
Yeah,
like
I've
things
never
don't
had a normal
feel
life.
right, right? They don't feel right.
No, it's like hell. It's like hell on earth.
It's like hell on earth. Yeah.
And you look at these, like, I can't believe they could actually believe what Trudeau has been saying since he was elected like 10 years ago.
Who are these
He looks
people? Like, who believes it? Who believes it? Like, who are the people that actually, like, I don't know. They're all old people. They're like my parents, honestly. It's like they literally, they're the people that have CNN on in the background, you know, all day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're like, just like, they're so fucking brainwashed. It's like, you can't even talk to them because it's like it doesn't penetrate. It's the weirdest shit. What's the difference between a person that like hears it and wakes up and realizes, wow, everything is so fucked up, and the people that hear it and go, nah, that's not true. That's not true at all. They would never do that.
Well, the people in their 60s and 70s and older, they're pretty much brain damaged already, and they've been brain damaged almost their whole lives, or in a combination of senility and everything else. And they just think that the younger people like us, we're just lazy. It's just a stereotype they have in their mind. Oh, we don't want to work hard enough for $1 million home that we only spend maybe 8 hours a day in.
That's right. That's right. But we don't want to work. But who the hell wants to work? I mean, have you seen this? I've seen these videos lately of people saying like, what am I doing? Why am I going to work every day? Like for what? I don't even have money.
Yeah, that's right. Your money doesn't go anywhere anymore.
Well,
it's intentional.
Yeah, you don't have any money left at the end of the month. You bust your ass. Yeah. By the time the week's over, you're exhausted and you have no money to even spend. So now you're like miserable and you got no money. You can't afford a house. You don't want to go in the stock market because that's a fucking disaster. And so what do? People are like shutting down now. They're shutting off. They're like, right?
Yeah.
Like they're moving to
they're-
Ecuador, for fuck's sakes. Okay, so you move to Ecuador. Is it better in Ecuador than it was in Canada?
For me, it is, but it depends on the individual. If you expect to live the same lifestyle living in a cardboard box in Canada, then don't come here. Here, you're actually going to live maybe with some dignity. But I'm just being sarcastic. It's just honestly, it's just I'm single.
Oh shit!
I live in. I live. Pardon?
I said, oh shit! I thought you were serious for a second there.
No.
So hold on a sec. You live in a cardboard box
I'm
there? No.
But you could live outside here in a cardboard box.
You could.
It's perfect weather here every day. It's not. Everyone thinks it's so hot here, but it's not. But anyway,
What's the
what I
weather
was
in
going with this,
Ecuador right now? What's the weather like there?
it's almost every day. It is like mid 70s to late 70s Fahrenheit.
Oh, so that's like comfortable. That's like pants and a
Yeah,
t-shirt, right?
Yeah, almost every day is like this. It's not too hot, not too cold,
It's like
and I'm just
Atlanta.
totally amazed. So that's why I'm trying to start my online operation so I can support myself and maybe get some dogs. But it's just I'm right now I'm renting a room for $100 a month US, because they use the US dollar here, and I'm living just bare bones. I'm living the lowest cost lifestyle you could ever imagine.
How much do you spend in a month?
Maybe $300 US I could spend. Yeah,
What?
that's minimum. Yeah,
300.
that's just for one
What
person.
are you talking about? $300 US to live in Ecuador? Is that? Hold
Yes.
on. Is Ecuador where they took Bitcoin as like their currency?
I don't know.
No,
That was El
that's,
Salvador.
El Salvador, right? You see what you get on this show? Absolutely nothing. Okay, so you got a new YouTube channel. Why don't you plug it before I hang up on you? Okay.
Nutri Rebel Red Pill Edition, or go to NutriRebel.com.
NutriLevel.com. All right. Well, that's
Rebel,
cool. Put it in the
Rebel.
chat. Say it again.
NutriRebel.com. That's the website, and Nutri Rebel Red Pill Edition is on YouTube.
Whoa. Okay. Well, we're going to try and link to that thing for you. Send me a link and I'll put it somewhere in the description later. Anybody wants to check that out? It's an interesting channel. He needs some love. Give it to him. Thank you for calling in, sir. We wish you luck on your tiny budget. How big is your apartment there for $100, bro?
No, it's a room I'm renting. A room
It's
in an apartment.
room. Okay, so hold on
Yeah.
a sec. See, not everybody can go this bare bones. Why didn't you just go find a cave? Why are you even in a room? If you were really trying to go bare bones.
It practically is a cave, but I need, everyone needs the internet, and they need the fridge and all these types of things. And
Right. Cave is not conducive to internet, Wi-Fi, and
Not-
a
not
fridge.
really.
That's true. I didn't think that through, because I'll tell you, you know why I ask. The reason I ask is because I always say, if I didn't have a wife and kids, I could just go live in a cave, right? But if I actually think it through, well, I probably cannot. That's probably a lie. Anyways, do you got anything else that you think is interesting that people would want to hear about before we lose the entire audience?
Be open to buying a cargo van and live a stealth van life. There's a lot of desperate people out there. If you need to get a cargo van and live in that, you can actually get like solar panels on that thing, and you could put like a diesel heater in there, and you can survive.
All right. Well, words of wisdom from our buddy Dave. Check him out. Thanks for calling in, sir. Appreciate it. And we will talk to you soon, mister.
See you.
All right. Well, that was Dave. If you don't know Dave, now you do. We had Charlotte earlier call and give me frickin' hell. And I'm telling you, she's fired up. She's working. Oh, I better turn this off now. Okay. Charlotte is working out there in the East Coast, on the islands there, in the maritime provinces. I don't know which one Charlottetown is in, but she is crushing. She's trying to turn as many people blue as she can. And she is like crushing it. She's getting mad at me. Why? Because I'm starting to give Carney a little bit of credit. And I'm saying that Pierre is turning into a putz. And listen, if we're being honest, okay, if we're being honest here, those are both true statements, okay? Very true statements, okay? And that's just the fact. If you come in here, you get in the facts, okay? I'm sorry. Sometimes you just get a whole bunch of mumbling and horseshit and bananas and licorice. But sometimes you get the real stuff. Look at that. Charlotte called me freaking out, bro. She was ready to kill me, okay? That's real. You don't get real. Where else do you get real like that? And then Dave, I mean, I don't know what we were talking about really, but he got me all excited and he got me all like conspiracy driven. And I don't even know if that's English, but he got me all excited. That was fun. All right. Jim Van Nusk, the genius, is in the house. If you think the cheap fish poop emergency is bad in the condo, wait till you live in a van. Jim Van Nusk with a zinger. Well done, sir. Well done. Thank you very much for being here. Okay. We're going to get to the clips now because that's why maybe you're here. I don't know why you're here. I've yet to figure out why anyone is here. But I do have some stuff for you. Now, do you want to talk about the politics? Let me just throw in, oh no, where's my funny video? Oh, I had such a funny video. God frickin' damn it. And now it's not there. Whatever did I do? If you haven't yet, and you feel like pressing a button, just, go for it. Just do it. Okay, so I showed you. What the hell? Okay, hold on. I showed you that we're talking about lineups, okay, already forming at these polling stations or polling places. Let me get that up on the board again, shall we say? Right, here we go. Who does this favor? And I don't know what this means, okay? I don't know what this means. There were pencil. Okay, here. What's this? Blue? They're all wearing blue. It looks kind of blue in here. Burlington, Ontario, long lines. Okay. This guy, the silent majority, blue. They're all wearing blue. Okay, got it. Okay, so we've got the long lines again. The long lines, and we can get rid of that one for now. Now, we also have, where the hell did I put it? Okay, I don't know why this guy's saying that. It's the same guy. I don't know why I brought it up. It's the same guy. The lines are so large for advanced voting today that some people are reporting they waited over an hour to cast their ballots. I'm not waiting over a fucking hour to cast my ballot. Are you fucking for real? I do not. Also, reading reports that the majority of people waiting in the lines are between 18 and 40. Ooh, Canadians want change, and this voter turnout proves it. Ooh, I'm glad that I'm glad I brought that one up. I am hearing the same, says Eva Chipwick. Okay, see, that's a real person. I believe it. Voted PPC last time. Now all my friends and I are voting Conservative. Yeah, okay, great. I don't really have a voice on this platform, but it seems like they are trying to get people to give up on the line and go home here in Milton. Really? They are purposely delaying people by having one worker that is super slow. And I heard one of the workers say, you can go to another voting center. Ooh, Jesus. Final update. The lady that got replaced was falsely telling people you can't use a pen. Okay, what's going on? Okay, I got a video about this pen. I guess we need to check out the pen business. Shall we? Shall we check out the pen business? Here, how about this one? This is interesting. I waited over an hour to vote in the advance polls, and I was the only one with my elbows up the entire time. Is my riding full of Nazis? How are your rotator cuffs feeling? Okay, so I guess this person is a liberal. I see a lot of liberal banter in my feed. I'll tell you that much. Okay, and then there was this one other thing here that I wanted to... Okay, here's what people are talking about. Election Canada are trying to get people to use pencils while casting their votes today. This patriot wasn't having any of it. He made them give him a pen so his vote could not be changed. I remember...
Why are they...
In my previous experience, I used a pencil. When I voted for Doug Ford, that was the first time I ever voted. Okay.
Why are they pencils?
Pencil, that's provided by the Election Canada.
No, we want pens. Oh, yeah. So somebody can change it? I don't think so.
Not very exciting.
Thank you.
Yeah, there should be pens.
There's no...
Well, why?
Should it be pens? Is that the rule? Should it be pens? What are people saying? Let's hope this is an isolated case. Unfortunately, it's not. I'm hearing so many stories about them trying to make people use pencils. People should not film in a polling station. Why not? This is highly irregular and calls into question the integrity of early ballots. How are ballots handled? Yeah, see, that is a great point. How are ballots handled? Okay, here, let's read this one again, because this, I think, is important. This is highly irregular and calls into question the integrity of early ballots. How are ballots handled? By whom? And where are they stored? This issue is on the level of the Democrat election steal of 2020. Early ballots and mail-in ballots need to be banned to secure the integrity of the election. Yes. Yes. It is not highly regular and calls absolutely nothing into question. Do I have to use a pencil to mark my ballot? Who are we asking right here? By law, Elections Canada must provide electors with a black lead pencil to mark their ballot. However, there is nothing in the law that prevents an elector from marking their ballot with a pen or a pencil that they bring with them to the polling place. Well, this is interesting, is it not? I find it interesting. Is it not, should it be pen? Should it be pencil? Why isn't it on X, formerly known as Twitter? Why isn't it just like, who do you vote for? Like, log into X or go into some website that you need your ID to log into. Like all of the other. Do you understand? Like, have you ever set up a Stripe account? Have you ever set up a PayPal? I don't know if PayPal needs your ID. A Venmo? I don't fucking know. A Coinbase? So many apps need you to like scan in, take pictures of your ID. Some of them say like take a selfie of you holding your own ID, right? Some of them say scan your ID and then like take a picture of your face so we can compare them. There's all kinds of these things that are there to protect people from fraud. So why can't we just go, okay, you want to vote? Log into canada.vote.gov and fucking sign in, okay? Prove that you're a Canadian citizen. Prove that you're eligible to vote. Like maybe you speak English, okay? Maybe you have some form of certification that says you are from Canada and allowed to vote, okay? And then you should have to like do the whole image proving thing. No? Am I off base with this one? Okay? This is easy. Trust me. I just did it. I just did it yesterday. Okay? Setting up a Stripe account. Okay? I just did it. Setting up a Stripe account. It was thorough. I felt like my privacy was invaded. Okay? That's how thorough and great it was. Fuck, we still haven't even got to the goddamn debate. It's almost 5 o'clock. Jesus Christ, what am I even talking about right now? What was I talking about? What's going on? Do we have people here in the chat? Do we have anybody watching the show today? Who cares? We had the best callers ever. Charlotte freaked out. I love it. I wish I show you a no thank you, Darryl. Hey, hello all. Numbers are going up for your show, Darryl. Gaining popularity and glad to see it. It says Whack News Network. Whoa. I am? That's great. That's fantastic. I can't explain it, but I thank you all. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Now, I don't really want to talk to anybody else, but I guess now would be a good time for somebody else to call in if they should choose to do so. There is the number. I guess you can just phone me and I'll put you on speaker, but it's much better if you WhatsApp in because then you're like hard lined into the computer. Okay, so nobody wants to call in. We are left with a bunch of troubling vaginas. Watching a movie with my son instead of calling in, says Mr. Jacobson. Well, that's okay. That's understandable. I understand. Holy Jesus, we just lost a lot of people in the last few seconds. We're going to get right back into it, I suppose, since nobody wants to fucking hear what I have to say at all, and I don't blame you. You know what? We got to talk about this, okay? We got to talk about this, and I'm sorry if you all leave. I do apologize, but like, did you see the Blue Origin flight? Did you see the Blue Origin flight? Was it yesterday? 2 days ago? Did you see this band of misfits that they sent up into space on the giant penis? Okay, did you see this? Oh my God, Dawn M is calling in, everybody. One moment, please. The legend, Dawn M. I was just about to talk about the, Jesus Christ. One moment, please. I was just about to talk about the space flight from the other day, but you're far more entertaining, I'm sure. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, nothing, man. Just got out of the bush.
Just got out of the bush. How are we supposed to interpret that, Don M., the legend?
Literally the middle of nowhere with no cell service. I'll send you some photos later. You should see what I came across. It's pretty funny.
Okay. Yeah, tell me. So hold on a sec. Can we just get right into it?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
So in a world where people are dying and losing their jobs left, right, and center and fearful of such an event, Don M., the Canadian legend, quits his job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to lie. Not happy with my work partner. And then today he was trying to get me to install wet insulation in a new build. And I was like, are you fucking idiot? Like, I'm done here. Like, that's it. I'm out of here. Like, I'll just go do it myself. So I'm going to open up a sole proprietorship on Tuesday. And then I'll just go do my own thing.
So he tried to get you to install wet insulation behind the wall?
Well, in a wall cavity, yeah. Sorry, it was an attic. To be fair, it was an attic.
In an attic. So hold on a sec. Talk me through this. What are you doing in the attic?
Insulating.
Insulating. So this is the work you were doing for the day? You were hired to throw some insulation into an attic?
We've been building a barn dominium for a while. I was off sick.
A what?
Barn dominium.
Barn dominium. Please do explain what a barn dominium is, please.
They're all the rage, Darryl. How have you not known about these, buddy? Bring them to the city. Okay. There's probably a few in the city. But basically, it's a structure that looks like a barn, but in reality, it's a residential build. And they're nicknamed barn dominiums. It's like chic country, you know?
No, I don't. Tell me. Explain this to me.
Literally just did. They look like a barn, but inside it's a residential domicile.
So, but it's a house, or it was a barn to begin with?
No, it's a house. It's brand new build. Like, we did the ICF foundation, and then it's got a wing off the one side. Excuse me. But yeah, it's got the gambrel roof. Kind of looks like a barn. Yeah, that's it.
This is a new construction building made to look like this. This is what you're talking about?
Yeah, man, and they're all the rage.
My arm's fucking broken from all the callers today. Okay, they're all the rage. Where? Where are you again?
Middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere in BC, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the middle of nowhere,
they're
BC.
everywhere. Like, honestly, they are all the rage. Like, you'll see them, like, cross the country. I don't know why. City people love the, like, country chic, rustic aesthetic. Like, personally, I wouldn't go for it, but...
What's it called again? I'm going to see if I can pull up a picture. What's it called?
Barn Dominium.
Barn Oh, my God. It fucking just comes out.
Yeah, I told you.
Holy Jesus. Okay.
I'm ahead of the curve, buddy. I'm ahead of the curve.
Hopefully everybody can see my screen. A barn dominium is a term referring to a residence that combines the aesthetics and construction of a barn with the functionality of a modern home or condominium. It's often built with metal framing inside, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So what does it look like? Let's see a picture here. Let's see a giant... Oh, that's not a big picture. Hold on a second. It never works out the way I want it to ever. God fucking damn it. Okay, here. What's this one? Can I get a picture of this? No, of course not. Why are barn dominiums still making a splash? When the fuck was this written? Are you sure
buddy,
that this is a current trend?
It's a current trend. It's a current trend.
Barndominiums. What is this fucking shit? Hold on a sec. Let's press images maybe. Not be a moron. Okay, so this picture, you can't see it, Don, but this picture that I'm looking at, God damn it, it looks like a glorified container. You can make this out of a container, this thing.
Yeah, sure, if you want to, I guess. But either which way, that's what we're up to. And like the guy that I work with, he's a bit of a knob, right? Like, not everything needs to be level and plumb and square. It's like, no, we're carpenters. Like, that's the tenets of our goddamn trade. So either which way, I'm just tired of arguing every inch of construction. Like, from the way I snap my chalk line to, hey, I'm going to double check this measurement to make sure that we don't have a bunch of rework, or like, hey, maybe we should do this new cool thing called math. Make sure everything works out, and then go ahead and do our work. So yeah, I'm over it. I'm just yeah, shit too. Even code, dude. Arguing, I'm over it. I'm over it. Like arguing code, like, well, that's a stupid rule. Okay, I'll grant that to you. It's a dumb fucking rule, but it's still a rule, so we're gonna follow it. Man, like I'm fucking over it, man. So either which way, I'm just gonna whip something up real quick, and then that way I can pay my bills.
So hold on a sec. So you're up in the roof, and you're putting up insulation, and why is it wet already? It came from outside, and it was just wet?
Do you know how badly people treat their product before it's even installed?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so that's why, because people are fucking dumb. That's why. Like, full stop.
Okay, so you get a bag of wet insulation, and you're like, hey, boss, this is wet. We need more insulation. And he says, Don M, the legend, just fucking put it in the roof, and like, let's be done with it. We gotta go, bro.
He's not even my boss. He's like, I'm going to put it in air quotes, like supervisor.
Supervisor. So you're working for a bigger company?
No, it's a small company. My real boss is on vacation right now, but either which way, like, this guy thinks he's running the show, and I've just had it with it, man. Like,
so hold on a sec. Is this like you're pulling a little hissy fit, and your boss is going to come back and say, Donnie M, the legend, get back to work. Come on. We'll give you another $1 an hour, buddy. Come back. We love you. He's just a dick, that guy. He's just on a power trip, that guy. No?
Done. And it's not a hissy fit. Like, how would you like it if I put wet insulation in your areas, in your cavities?
I don't want you putting anything in any of my cavities, Don M.
Wise choice. But either which way,
thank you.
You know what I mean? Like, I actually love construction. I love my job. I'm not about to do shoddy shit. Like, it's beneath me. Like, I'm a tradesman. Like, you want wet insulation? Go hire a fucking, like, drunk handyman. I'm not doing that.
Okay, so the moral of the story is that you have extreme morals, okay? And you're willing to sacrifice yourself and your family for these morals. So tell me.
It's not even extreme. Is it really extreme to expect you to put normal, like, just what's supposed to be there, put it there?
No, the extreme part, Don, is that you quit and you didn't just like get a bag of dry insulation and keep your job.
No, we weren't getting another one.
No other one. So it was like, oh boy. So now what are you going to do for money? Okay, hold on a sec.
Dude, I'm a dual-ticketed tradesman. I'm already looking at jobs. Where do you think I just came down from?
Lineups.
Yeah,
okay.
There's already a lineup.
So you had some shit lined up and you just used that as the scapegoat then.
Well, I've always had side work, so my side work just today became my main work.
Your main
right?
work. All right. Well, muzzle tough on that. Muzzle tough on your new business. Now tell me, before I lose the entire audience here with us talking about this stuff, tell me, what are your thoughts on the debate yesterday?
I didn't even watch it.
Everybody's logging in and they're not watching, and I don't know how to work with this, Don. I don't know how to work with this. Well, listen.
Hey, I'm sorry. I heard Carney looked like an idiot, which is not.
Well, we're going to see. We're going to see because I'm going to start playing some clips now of these guys up there trying to make each other look bad and trying to make themselves look good. And it didn't work out so good for most of them. I got to be honest with you. I think any of them, quite honestly. But Don M., the legend, you didn't get to fix the show. You didn't get to fix the show, but you did start a new business, and it is Easter, and you've proven once again that you'll do the right thing over the wrong thing, and you don't give a shit.
Well, like, come on, seriously, like, that's just gross. Like, putting it in one, like, either which way, before I lose you, big shout out to Aiden. He's been killing it on your clips. Those things are hilarious. Thanks a lot, eh?
He is the best. Mr. Donnie M., I hope you're calling again soon. Thanks, brother. Good luck.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Take it easy,
Easter.
pal. Thanks, man.
Okay.
Bye. All right. That's Donnie M., the legend, the legendary legend, Donnie M. Okay, that's it for the calls today. I promise we are going to get to the topic of the day, the debate from hell. Let's get back into it. Oh, right. I took a stop over here in Blue Origin Conspiracy World land. Should we just get right back? Should we get back to this later? Maybe I should leave this to the end of the show. Like, she did not look like this a few years ago. Look what money does to you. It makes you look like a complete fucking freak. Jesus, the poor girl. Are you guys seeing this? Did I press the button? I have no idea if I press the button. I have no idea if there's anybody even watching this show still. Are you guys watching this fucking drivel still? No way. Do we have people here? No way. All right. Well, so somebody tell me in the chat, if you don't mind, what is the deal? Should I go with the hookers in space, or should we get to the debate? What do you think? Is it the hookers in space, or should we get to the debate? Tell me in the chat. Debate? Hello, Charlotte. Are we back? Are we good? Are you ready to kill me? Double sub. Peanuts. I'm quadruple subscribed. 38. Yeah, and we were way up. Oh, we just lost 4. Don't jinx it, guys. Don't jinx it. Doesn't matter how many people watch this thing. It just matters that we have fun. You're not worth the time. See ya, says Yenta's Bagels. What a fucking asshole. Hey, Yenta's Bagels, go fuck yourself, you fuck. What a fucking asshole. Get the fuck out of here. You're banned, you piece of shit. Fuck you. Yenta's Bagels, Jewish fucker. Fuck you. Fuck yourself. God damn it. Now you fucking threw me off, you piece of shit. You homeless lib bro. Uh-oh. Here we go. Okay, debate. Uh-oh. I'm getting trashed in my own comment section. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right, let's go. Let's get to the debate. Here we go. It's a choose your own adventure here. We're going to go to the politics section here. And okay, so we saw the voting. And did I finish my thought on the voting ever? Did I finish my thought on that? I don't believe that I did. Maybe I did. What do you guys think? You homeless lib bro. Like literally, you can see in my house in the background. Can you not? Am I missing something? Is this not my house? Does it look like this is the only part of my house? Like I'm in some little box or something? Does it not look like it would be my part of my home? Does it not look like maybe my home might be nice? Does it look like it could be my fancy office in my office building? Possibly? You son of a bitch. How about you just piss off? Okay? How about you just go piss off with your bagels? Okay? Stick your bagels in your butt. Stick your bagels up your ass. Okay? Yentas bagels. How about you go fucking fuck off? How about that? Okay, now you ruined my whole day. Yentas fucking bagels. Fucking shit. God damn it.
Hey, yeah. I think my nail just fell off.
God damn son of a bitch. Mother F-bomb son of a piece of Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. I'm going to find the debate stuff for you people. Ungrateful sons of bitches. There was something else that I wanted to play for you and look at together, and it's eluding me at the moment, quite honestly. What's this guy saying? Okay, let's start here, shall we? Let's start here. This is good. This is a shot for our man, okay? This is a decent shot for our man. Well, my man. My man! This is a shot from my man, Pierre. Okay. I'm dying. Laughing emoji. Polievre, Mr. Carney. Justin Trudeau's staffers are actually... Well, here, let's just watch this thing. Okay?
Years of Liberal government.
And are you prepared to elect... I fucked that up completely. If this was a good show, that wouldn't have happened. But this is this show. So it happened. Are you ready? Let's see. Apparently.
And are you prepared to elect the same Liberal MPs, the same Liberal ministers, the same Liberal staffers all over again for a fourth term? Mr. Carney, Justin Trudeau's staffers are actually here with you at this debate in Montreal, writing the talking points that you are regurgitating into the microphone. Ooh. How can we possibly believe...
Ooh. Who said that? Carney? Did Carney go ooh? Did you hear what he said? He said, like, even the staffers are the same. Like, Trudeau's staffers are here right now working for you, right? And then what was the reaction? Who reacted? Somebody said, like, ouch.
Writing the talking points that you are regurgitating into the microphone. Ooh. How can we...
That's Carney. What? That doesn't make any sense.
Possibly believe...
Ooh. What's he doing? What's going on right now? What the hell?
That you are any different.
That's what? That's what?
That you are any different.
That's a handful? Who said that? Is that what? Did you hear that?
How can we possibly believe that you are any different than the previous 10 years of Liberal government?
Who can hear anything with all these fuckers talking? Except Carney made it clear that unlike PP, he does his own job. Except anyone with critical thinking skills and political knowledge knows that's entirely untrue. The right are always so immature. Yves Blanchett is not the right. I don't know what the hell's going on here right now. But, I mean, can we discuss this for a moment? Let's discuss this for a moment, shall we? I feel like the point is that we'd be basically literally just putting the same frickin' people in place, right? Different face. Maybe a worse face for all of us. Not, well, I mean, he is worse to look at. Although as decent looking as Justin Trudeau was at the beginning, by the end, I don't know if he actually morphed into just the most disgusting looking bastard on the planet, or if that was my perception mixed with, I mean, he must have taken a licking age-wise, like looks-wise, being the prime minister and going up through what he went through. Because, I mean, people did yell at him everywhere he went. That can't be easy, right? He did probably have to explain to his kids why everybody hates him so much and why they keep kicking them in the balls at school. I have to imagine that these are the things that transpired over the last decade. But I digress. The point is that not only are you getting the same team, okay, for another 4 years with a different, more corrupt, evil leader, you're getting the whole team is the same, right? So like the manager changes and he gets even worse and crazier and more evil and worse for everybody in a different way. And you even get the staffers, okay? You get the whole team, right? It's like on a baseball team. If you had the worst team in the league, right? Everybody sucked. Like, not only did the team suck, okay? Not only did the team suck, right? The equipment managers sucked. And the guy who cleaned the uniforms sucked. And the base coaches sucked. Like, literally everybody sucked. And, you know, you had the opportunity to make all the changes in the world that you wanted to. And all you did was change the manager. And you made him older, uglier, and way more evil. Okay? And I think that's the point Pierre's trying to make there, is all I'm trying to say. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say, is that Pierre's telling us that if you vote for this guy, you know, you're voting for the same fucking team. Okay? How about this? How about this one? Pierre Polievre says he wants to send more foreign aid to Ukraine to keep the war going. Do you agree with him? Is that what he said? Is that what happened? Okay, let's pause, unmute, grow, press this button, and are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Hope so. Here we go.
If the United States withholds support from Ukraine going forward, do you believe Canada should commit more to assist?
I believe we should continue to support Ukraine. Our party supported donating support Ukraine. Our party supported donating missiles that the Canadian military was. Our party supported donating missiles.
What is going on here?
Ukraine. Our party supported donating missiles that the Canadian military was decommissioning. We supported funds and other armaments to back the Ukrainians in the defense of their sovereignty.
That didn't sound like an answer to the question to me. But he did have a spasm, did he not? He had a mental little blip there. Where are your clips of Mark Carney being destroyed by Pierre? Wake the fuck up, Brett. Whoa. Feel free to post them if you found any. Okay. Well, okay. It's just a bunch of people fighting back and forth and really not answering anything. And why did I share that? I have no bloody idea. I do apologize. Okay, let's see what this guy says. I feel like maybe this was a loser again. This guy's so Trump-coded, it's hilarious. Anyone voting for him needs to give their heads a shake. Okay, I guess, I mean, they can't be talking about Singh because
You want to save people
Whoa!
$2,000, but cut
Nobody's really voting for Singh, are they? So let's see what's going on here.
$2,000.
And that's what we will deliver.
You want to save people $2,000, but cut their dental care,
That's
which
false.
is thousands of dollars.
False.
Cut their child care, which is
False.
thousands of dollars.
False.
Cut pharmacare coverage, which is thousands
Untrue and false.
of dollars.
False.
That's not a very
False.
good math deal right there. You're gonna
That's not a great math deal. What kind of English? Who is running this place? Okay, what's going on here? What did they say? What are we looking at? This guy's so Trump coded. Okay, so he's defending himself. He's Trump coded. Defending himself against lies, vicious lies. I didn't even hear what this other moron was saying. Let's see.
$2,000.
And that's what we will deliver.
You want to save people $2,000, but cut their dental care,
That's
which
false.
is thousands of dollars.
False.
Cut their child care, which is thousands of dollars. Cut pharmacare coverage, which is thousands of dollars.
False.
That's not a very good math deal right there.
That's not a very good math deal right there. Is this guy really running for prime minister? No, he's like Bob Probert, right? He's like the goon that's sent in there to defend the superstar, right? He's just there to deflect attention and to make a show on the side and to just vote for whichever way Carney ends up voting. What is going on here? I don't know. I don't think that's Trump coded. Is that Trump coded? Why? I don't think that's Trump coded. Okay, that's just silly. Trump coded. The fuck is Trump coded mean? Well, anyways, Trump coded my ass. Okay, that's what I gotta say. Trump coded my ass. What's this? Oh, that's the same one. Why is that still here? Get out of here. Remove from bookmark, god damn it. Okay, let's see this one. This guy likes Singh. This guy must be completely off his rocker. I liked Singh's response to Polievre's point about leaving baggage at home. Okay, let's hear what these morons have to say. Pause. Volume. Up. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing here? This guy likes what Singh has to say. Imagine that. What has to be wrong with these? What has to be wrong with this person who likes what this guy has to say? Let's hear.
I want to say we need to get back to the Canadian tradition, which is that when people come to this country, they leave foreign conflicts behind. The rampaging riots targeting Jewish communities is utterly unacceptable, and it points to the growing chaos that we see on our streets.
That's bold. That's bold. That's backing the Jews bold. Okay, that's a bold move. Is that going to get him votes? Maybe. Is that going to lose him votes? Absolutely. This guy is just about to get his butt whooped for this.
After 10 years of incredibly irresponsible liberal policies, of weak borders, of dividing people into groups, of saying one thing to one group and the opposite to another, dividing and conquering. We must end that division and unite our people so that everyone feels safe, and that when we come here, we put our foreign conflicts behind and we put Canada
people,
first.
Mr.
People
Singh,
come
please,
from
go
countries
ahead.
from around the world, and they care deeply about where they come from, and they should be able to do so. That's a part of being in our country, to have that freedom. Your treatment of Palestinians has been frankly disgusting. Your treatment of people who provide care and service for people in Gaza has been disgusting. On top of that, people in Israel and in Palestine deserve to live in peace and security. And Mr. Carney, to date, you've not acknowledged that what's going on in Gaza is now clearly become a genocide. It's important to call things out as they are, and you've not done that.
What the hell is going on? Okay. So clearly Polievre is not interested in the Palestinians' votes. And clearly Singh is fighting for immigrants' rights to bring their bullshit to our country and act out in ways that are not great for our country. And I think that I'm going to have to side with Pierre on this one, quite honestly. This guy is a moron. This guy is an absolute moron. And let's see. Okay, let's get this video out of here. Excuse me. Sorry. More foreign aid. We already saw this one. Get out of here. Okay. This is funny. This is going to be funny. I'm pretty sure. Jagmeet Singh finds the Liberal record troubling. You voted for it, says Blanchet.
Subsidizing oil and gas.
Oops. Let's see how this goes. Shall we? Shall we?
What I found very troubling is that the past number of years, the Liberal government record is one where we have spent the most subsidies compared to any other country in the G7 on subsidizing oil and gas. These are highly profitable companies.
You voted
I think that's
for
the
it.
wrong.
You voted for it, you fucking asshole. What a piece of shit. What kind of a person do you have to be able to just stand up there in front of everybody and just lie like this, right? Like just bold-faced lies. Like you literally backed every decision that the Liberal Party made for years, right? And now you're like, oh, you son of a bitch. I love this French guy for one moment.
Compared to any other country in the G7 on subsidizing oil and gas. These are highly profitable companies.
You voted
I think that's
for
the
it.
wrong.
You voted for it? What the hell? Mon Dieu, you voted for it, you son of a bitch. Mon Dieu, qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est quoi? It's ce matin, yesterday, quoi?
Thing to do. We fought against it again and again.
No, you voted
and then
for
the
it.
Liberals have.
What do you mean? You voted for it. I don't understand. It's kind of like the voice from Star Wars, the new one. What's the first one called? Annie, is that you? Annie. You know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? Number one, right? Number one. Okay. Anyways, Jagmeet is a troubling individual, and he is a piece of shit, and I can't stand him. I don't even want to look at him anymore, quite honestly. Quite honestly, I don't even want to look at him anymore. So what else do I have here politics-wise? What else do I have here politics-wise to share with you before I get the fuck out of here? Okay, let's see this. Okay, let's see this. David Baudouin. This is a fun clip that sorta had me laughing. I know the NDP isn't doing well, but I hope Jagmeet Singh sticks around. Maybe he's just ahead of his time. You don't know the answer either. You're just throwing out random questions. You're just making it up. You don't know. You're welcome. One moment, please. Let's see what the hell they're talking about here. Shall we? I hope you saw that. I hope I'm sharing my screen with you all.
Mr. Carney didn't answer my question. I asked how much would an industrial carbon tax on Canadian steel add to the price of a car? And he won't answer because he knows that it will be very expensive because there's lots of steel in cars. Now, well, Mr. Carney has temporarily
But do you know the answer?
hidden the
You don't know the
carbon
answer
tax.
either. You're just
It's
throwing out random
thousands of
questions.
dollars, thousands of.
You don't know. You don't even know the answer to the question you're asking. Yeah, stupid. Just random questions. No, he's stating like actual. Listen to what he said, okay?
Mr. Carney didn't answer my question. I asked how much would an industrial carbon tax on Canadian steel add to the price of a car? And he won't answer because he knows that it will be very expensive because there's lots of steel in cars. Now, well, Mr. Carney has temporarily
But do you know the answer?
hidden the
You don't know
carbon
the answer
tax.
either.
Why is he interrupting him? Like, what did he say anything that didn't make sense there? Like, was he off base with what he was saying? I don't think so. But if anybody, like, Carney's the one under attack. Why is Singh justifying anything for Carney? So it's like a bunch of mental patients here. Why are these the four motherfuckers that we gotta choose from? And we all know that two of them aren't even really in the running. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Okay? Why the fuck is that? Honestly. How did these four people end up at the top of the chain here? How did these four guys, honestly, how in the fuck did these four guys end up so high up that we have no choice but to vote for one of them to lead us for the next 4 years? Okay? How in the world does this happen? Who do you know? Who do you know, like real people? Who do you know that's like, one of these guys is the best in the country. They're the best we got to run this thing, to make sure that all the people have the best life possible. How did we get these fucking guys? How is their goal? How is it not great? How is everything not great? Okay? Honestly, how is everything not just great because everything is so great? Because everything is so run tickety-boo and beautiful and there's so much for everybody and everything. How is it just not that? How are we here? I can't do this anymore. God damn it. This is crazy. I don't understand. This is just getting crazier and crazier and crazier.